Seriously, so good, so good. Like, I am not even kidding. Like, if you don't subscribe to a certain type of protein, which I'm not saying I don't, I love my protein powders, but if you are more on a budget, or you don't really like certain protein powders because they make you feel a certain way, or you're just very picky, try making your own. All you need is pea protein. And this video, I'm going to be making a shake. Please scratch. So you don't need a protein powder, but you do need plant-based protein. Today I'm going to be using just regular pea protein. This is actually one of the main ingredients that they put in protein powders. So yeah, it's just regular pea protein, so let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you everything that I put in like a standard shake. This is just like one of my go-to recipes that I make a couple times a week. So we're gonna start with water. And then everything else I am gonna weigh so that I can show you guys like how I track my macros. And you're gonna need a scale. And this, at first, measuring out everything, is a little intimidating, but I promise you, after doing it for a while, you will get used to it. So I'm gonna add some ice in here. I like to add frozen bananas to my shake. That way I don't have to use so much ice. So I usually do about 100 grams of banana. So that's about 100 grams, and I'm going to tear that, and then I'm going to add just some unsweetened soy milk. This is going to give me an extra 7 grams of protein. So there's the milk. So since I am making it from scratch, I'm going to add Madagascar bourbon vanilla for the flavor. And like, I'm not measuring this really, it's just an eyeball estimate. So add some vanilla. I also am a pumpkin spice lover, so I'm adding pumpkin spice to this shake because everything pumpkin just raises my vibration. I'm also adding creatine. This is a supplement that I take every single day. Doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. Like, doesn't even matter if you work out. It doesn't even matter if you lift weights. Creatine, monohydrate, do your research on it. It's a really good supplement to have and consume every single day. When I make my kids' shakes, I put this in their shake. So I add the creatine. So like I said, this is a shake from scratch. So I'm also going to be adding some coconut palm sugar. So I'm going to be adding 10 grams of this. And now let's get to the protein. The actual game here starts with the protein. So for this shake, I'm gonna want it to be at least 30 to 40 grams of protein. And so I already have 7 grams of protein with the milk. And so a tablespoon of this is 8 grams of protein per tablespoon. So this is actual like pure from the earth plant protein. It's 30 grams of pea protein, which gives me 24 grams of protein with just the pea powder with this. And then plus this, so that's about 30 grams of protein right there. And then I'm also gonna add hemp seeds so that I can hit my fat macronutrient goal for the day. And so I'm not gonna use that spoon. I'm just gonna pour it in there. And I'm gonna do 15 grams of this. I over poured it, but that's okay. I will still track and log it as so. That's it. Let's blend this up. I will be putting like my macronutrient information in the description below so you guys know. Alright, so that is how I get in a big chunk of my protein on a daily basis. Just a regular, delicious, plant-based smoothie. Seriously, so good, so good. Like, I am not even kidding. Like, if you don't subscribe to a certain type of protein, which I'm not saying I don't, I love my protein powders. I have so many different companies that I love to support. Plant-based protein powders are amazing, but if you are more on a budget, or you don't really like certain protein powders because they make you feel a certain way, or you're just very picky, try making your own. All you need is pea protein. Pea protein is easily digestible. Like, usually people don't have any aversions to this. It's literally one ingredient, and you get to choose every other ingredient you put in there. So I really wanted to make this video so that you can see you don't need to subscribe to certain type of protein companies, or maybe if you just, like I said, you don't like them, just make your own and make sure you're hitting your protein. Because if you are trying to transform your body, if you are trying to grow muscle, if you are trying to put on some weight in the right places, you're gonna want to be hitting good protein goals. So yes, see you guys next